Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here with a patch. There's a patch for No Man's Sky, and this is the first time I think I've ever seen this happen. So, this is Aquarius patch 5.12, and it's out for PC and Nintendo Switch. I don't think I've ever seen Nintendo get a patch before anyone else. I mean, technically it's with the PC, but still, nothing for Xbox yet, nothing for PlayStation yet. This will be coming out to all platforms pretty quick, but right now, as of today, September 17th, it is only out for PC and Nintendo Switch. So just keep that in mind. It will be coming to all platforms, and we'll look at the notes showing you it will be. But for now, it's just PC and Nintendo Switch. So let's get into the details. But as always, I will link down below in the description the direct link right to the page so you can see all the details. I'm just going to hit the larger patch notes because there's some big fixes in here. So let's go into the first one. That is, fixed an issue that caused the Exo Skiff's inventory to be too small on pre-existing saves. So this is a big problem everyone, or I guess not a problem, but a big thing everyone noticed is that if you start a brand new save and you go to the expedition, your skiff, the boat that you get, has 60 inventory slots. 60, a lot. And then if you try to go on a normal save that you had, like, you know, your main save that has like 100 hours in it, if you try to do that same thing, you notice that the boat only has 10. And you're like, what the? Why is it? Is there a way to upgrade this or whatever? I thought maybe there was a way to upgrade it or whatever. No, that was a bug. It's supposed to have more. So they actually put out a patch note. We're going to be getting a larger inventory in the skiff, the boat. So that is awesome to hear. And then we have the Exo Skiff now protects you against environmental hazards. That is really awesome. So if you're on the boat and you're in a storm, you would just get destroyed. It would throw the boat around, and you would also be taking hazard damage depending on whatever planet you're on. Now the boat at least will protect you against hazards. It sounds like it's still going to throw you around. So like if there's big waves, it's going to jack you up. So you might not want to be on the boat in a big wave, like a big storm, but at least it'll protect you against your hazards. So like if you're on a poison or a radiation planet, you won't just slowly be dying as you're fishing. So that's a really, really good patch right there. And then the big one, partially restore the freighters and frigate fleets for players who lost them when changing galaxies while playing on version 5.10. So I don't know how many people were affected by this. I know that it was a big deal because in the 5.1 update or patch, they introduced a bug to where if you went through the center of the galaxy, if you went to another galaxy, you would lose your freighter and your frigate. All of it. It's just gone. And so we were telling people, don't do it. Don't go through the center. You can travel from system to system. Not a big deal. Just don't go through the galaxy center. Well, some people, they unfortunately, either it wasn't out fast enough for them to hear about it or they just didn't know. They went through and they lost it all. So they are trying right now. It doesn't sound like they're fixing all of it, but they're partially restoring some freighters and frigate fleets if you had that issue affect you. So if you had that issue, I know it's frustrating, it's upsetting. When this update hits, when this patch hits, double check it because hopefully it'll at least give you back yours. It might not give everyone back their freighters and their frigates, but they're trying to go through and restore all of that back. So hopefully they can get all that done because that's a major bug. That is a major bug. You lose all of that hard work. So hopefully they can totally fix that. But as of right now, as of 5.12, they are trying to fix it. They're trying to get that ready to go. And then we have fixed a rare issue that could cause inventory pop-ups to jitter. So I ran into this, and it's not everything. So it felt like if you hover your cursor over an item, it would show you the details, right? It would pop up a little menu option. And if it was too close to the edge of the screen, I noticed this on my game. If it was too close to the edge, it would shake. And it wasn't like bad to where you couldn't read it, but it was like noticeable. Like it was like the text would get fuzzy because it was moving constantly. It was trying to adjust it. It feels like it was trying to adjust the menu so it wasn't touching the edge, but it couldn't do it. And so it was just shaking. It was really, really bad. So that is awesome that they fixed that. That is very cool. And I was running on PC, by the way. And then finally, we have a ton of fixes for other platforms. This is why I know, or this is how I know it's coming to other platforms. Like, fixed a GPU crash on PS4, fixed a crash that could occur when playing the PS4 version of the game on a PS5 console. So there's a lot of people who are like, look, dude, the patches are only out for the PS4 version, not the PS5 version, so I'll just play the older version, that's fine. Well, it would crash your freaking PS5. So now they fixed that. They're fixing a lot of issues with crashing, bugs, visual issues with the water. They're fixing VR stuff. So this last section was, hey, look, we're fixing other platforms too. So it feels like, hey, maybe the main issue for players losing their freighters and, you know, some of these major bugs only happened on PC and Nintendo Switch. Maybe that's why they're pushing it out to those platforms first, and then it's coming out to Xbox and PlayStation a little bit later. But at least today, Friday, or not Friday, Tuesday, it's Tuesday. Oh my God, I am losing track of time here. September 17th, this is out for PC and Nintendo Switch, probably coming out to the other platforms, Xbox and PlayStation, later on in the week. So keep your eyes peeled. This patch has a lot of fixes in it, and hopefully it fixes what you have, you know, your issues with it. But again, remember, I love hearing about problems and bugs. However, I can't fix them. So you need to go to the No Man's Sky Zen Desk, the literal like bug reporting page over on their website. Go over there, let them know if you've gotten this. Make sure, number one, you've updated your game. Make sure it's updated to the latest patch before you tell them. Because if you tell them, oh, it's not fixed and you're playing an old version, well, they're like, okay, well, we fixed it. It's in the next updates coming to your console soon. Make sure you're fully updated. And if it's still a problem, like if your freighter is still missing, if you missed all your frigates, make sure to let them know after you've gotten this update. Make sure, let them know, because it's partially fixed, but not fully fixed. They probably need some saves. They need to test out, hey, it worked for this one, but not for that one. We need to figure out what the difference is and how we can fix this. So let them know. I will link that page down below as well. And I'll see you guys next time.